Welcome to USA Wrestling Weekly. I'm Scott Casper. Here now this week's news and features from USA Wrestling, the national governing body of our sport. As we start this week's show, all of us at USA Wrestling would like to wish each and every one of you a very happy Thanksgiving. It's a special time of the year spent with family and friends, and we're thankful for all the blessings in our lives. It's also a very busy time within the sport, with the new college season underway, the high school season just getting started, and the international community focused on the road to the 2012 London Olympics. Now, during the past week, we visited a number of wrestling's more prominent athletes, coaches, and leaders, and they shared what they were thankful for this Thanksgiving.
Well, probably most and foremost, my health and my family, my wife, and to be alive on this great planet, to be able to be part of wrestling. It's been a great year, and I look forward to the next few years. Hopefully London 2012 is great for USA Wrestling.
I'm thankful for my wonderful family. I'm thankful for USA Wrestling and all the support they give us for us trying to get gold medals in Olympics and Worlds. I'm thankful for the USOC. Thankful to our wrestlers who work their butts off and do what normal people won't do to try to be the best on the planet. I'm thankful for our coaches that put in all this dedicated time, especially our volunteer coaches. Very, very thankful to a lot of people, and feel very blessed.
I'm thankful for my family, for understanding what I do and how much I'm gone. I'm thankful for the opportunities I have had to see the world, to be around the world, and all the great friendships that I've developed around the world, especially through USA Wrestling and all the people that are involved. You can talk about whatever sport you want, but wrestling is one big family, and we all look out for each other. And I'm very grateful for that.
This extended family of friends and family members that continue to surround me and my kids, the wrestling family.
Thanksgiving, I'm thankful that I get to spend this one with my family. I don't have to cut weight. Thankful for my breath and for being able to wrestle for a living.
Well, I'm definitely thankful for my wife and my new baby daughter, Sydney. She's 6 months old. So I'm really thankful for them, and I'm thankful that our United States freestyle wrestling team is getting back on the right track and finished third in the world this year. So it's exciting going into London. We just have some newfound passion and energy, and I'm be excited about next summer.
I'm glad I have my family. I'm glad I'm healthy, I'm alive, my life is pretty good. But one thing I'm super thankful for this year is the fact that I can follow my dreams and train for the Olympics.
I'm thankful for just being a part of USA Wrestling, the wrestling community, my new position with Cal Poly with Coach Brendan Buckley. Just grateful to be back into the college coaching scene and still being able to stay involved with USA Wrestling and staying with the freestyle Olympic movement.
What am I thankful for? I'm thankful for the opportunity to work at USA Wrestling. Thankful for being a part of the American Wrestling program, the privilege of being a part of the program. And I'm most thankful for all the travel that I do, that I get to spend the week with my family and enjoy and give thanks for all the things that God has given us.
I'm thankful, just to be healthy, even though I was injured after the trials and I retired, but my overall health is good, and I'm able to do what I love, and I'm helping out with the U.S. team, and they've brought me in right into the coaching staff, and I'm thankful for that because it's what I want to do for a career, and it's good time to be me.
I'm thankful for my family and my good friends and all the support I receive from both of them.
I'm thankful for my family, my wife Stephanie, my boys Jackson and Wyatt, my two daughters Ruby Jo and Georgia Kate, and just thankful to be American. And
this year, well, top of my list, I'm thankful for my good health, a beautiful family, and being involved in just great sport of wrestling, and on this quest with the Greco team to do big things in London, and I'm just thankful to be here to do this interview.
Just thankful that my two babies are getting bigger and stronger every day, and that I get the opportunity to be able to wrestle and fight the way I am doing. So I'm just thankful that life's moving forward and moving up for me.
I'm personally thankful for great food, great friends, and family.
Well, good news now. The National Wrestling Hall of Fame has announced this year's class of inductees into the National Shrine. 2 world champions, a successful coach, a wrestler, and an Olympic medalist will be inducted as distinguished members June 1st and 2nd in Stillwater. Elected as distinguished member, Fred Fozzard, who made history at the 1969 World Championships in Mar del Plata, Argentina. He joined Rick Sanders as this country's first world champions in freestyle competition. Fozzard was also a three-time All-American for Oklahoma State, winning an NCAA title in 1967. Also elected was Stephen Neal, who won the 1999 World Championships in Ankara, Turkey. Neal also won Pan American Games and U.S. Open titles. He won NCAA titles in 1998 and 99, competing for Cal State Bakersfield. Neal won 3 Super Bowl rings as a pro football star with the New England Patriots, despite never playing football in college. Inductee Greg Strobel excelled as a wrestler, coach, and leader. He won NCAA titles for Oregon State in 1973 and 74 and was the head coach at Lehigh from 94 through 2008. Strobel coached the 1996 and 2000 Olympic teams and served as national teams director with USA Wrestling for many years. Also inducted will be the late Chris Taylor, who won a bronze medal at the 1972 Olympics in freestyle and competed in Greco-roman the same year. Taylor was an NCAA champion for Iowa State in 1972 and 73, following his junior college career at Muskegon Community College. He died in 1979. The Hall of Fame also announced its special award winners for the year. They include Anthony Robles, the Medal of Courage winner, the late Bill Lead Jr., the Lifetime Achievement Award for Officials Award winner, Al Bevilacqua, the Order of Merit winner, Chris Bevilacqua and Andrew Barth, recipients of Outstanding American Awards. Chris and Al Bevilacqua are the first father-son combination inducted into the Hall of Fame on the same year. On future programs, we'll have follow-up stories on these amazing wrestling legends. Congratulations to all of them. Well, the Greco-Roman team from the USOAC at Northern Michigan University traveled to Norway last week for training and competition. The team took part in an international training camp featuring a number of top Greco-Roman nations. The week ended on a high note with a very strong performance at the Kolbotn Junior Cup in Oslo. The USOAC team won the team title in 2 different age divisions and won the overall team title for the tournament as well. They won a combined 9 medals, including 4 gold medals, 4 silver, and a bronze medal. In the 18 and under division, 2 USOAC wrestlers grabbed gold. At 167 pounds, Patrick Budd defeated Ruben Trofdahl of Sweden 1-0-2-0 in the finals and won the title. His performance netted him the outstanding wrestler for his impressive 5-0 record in the tournament. Sam Jones was the champion at 127 pounds, and he defeated USOAC teammate Isaiah Verona for 1-0-4, that in the finals as well. 152-pound star Dylan Cowan joined Verona as a silver medalist in the 18 and under division. Cowan won 5 straight bouts, including a pin in the semifinals over Eagle Reppy of Norway. He was pinned in the finals by Nikolai Tofdahl of Sweden in a minute 27. Now in the 23 and under age division, the OCC had 5 medalists, including 2 champions. Claiming the title at 264 pounds was Toby Eriksson, who won all 3 of his matches, including a 1-0-2-0 victory over Balint Lam of Hungary. Eriksson was 5th at the 2011 Junior World Championships, and boy, does the future look bright for this big guy. 132-pound star Joey DeNova took the title after winning 2 bouts in a round-robin format. Fans saw him claim each of them in 2 straight periods. Now, winning silver medals for the USOAC in the 23 and under division were Jason Chazinski at 132 pounds and Lee Wilds at 185 pounds. 211-pound Marcus Fina took home a bronze medal for his efforts. Well, it was a great opportunity for these young wrestlers to gain international experience. Well, the fall international tournament season continued at Finland's respected Vanta Cup of Greco-Roman last weekend. Leading the U.S. effort was 2002 world champion Dramil Byers, who won the silver medal at 264 pounds. Byers opened with 3 wins to reach the finals, starting off with a 1-0-2-0 victory over Sami Yvansaka of Finland. Then in the quarterfinals, Byers stopped 2010 junior world champion Igor Didka of Ukraine 4-0-1-0. In the semifinals, Byers went on a tear there, defeating 2006 world champion Heikki Nabi of Estonia. The score 2-0-1-0. Byers, a 3-time world medalist, was defeated in the championship bout by Russia's Vasily Parshin 0-1-1-0-0-1. Parshin was a 2011 European junior champion. 4 U.S. wrestlers lost in the bronze medal bouts to 5th place in the tournament. They included Paul Telgren at 121 pounds, Spencer Mango competing up a weight class at 132 pounds, Ben Provisor at 163 pounds, and Pete Kowalczyk at 264 pounds. Now, the U.S. placed third in the team standings overall, trailing only Russia and the Ukraine. It'll be a busy Thanksgiving weekend for Team USA, with American athletes competing in 3 different events. U.S. Greco-roman world team members Spencer Mango, Joe Betterman, Justin Lester, Chester Ruiz, and Drimo Bayer will all travel and compete in the Karavayev Cup in Belarus. Another Greco-roman team will compete at the Haavisto Cup in Finland. A group of talented U.S. men's freestylers are scheduled to compete in the Henry Delglaine Challenge in Nice, France. Among the team members there, 2008 Olympic champion Henry Cejudo, 2006 world silver medalist Mike Zadek, and 5 other past U.S. world team members, including Sean Bunch, Trent Paulson, Travis Paulson, Tommy Rollins, and Les Sigmund. I want you to stay tuned. We'll have results from these tours on next week's show. Well, finally, the New York Athletic Club International, a number of the international teams stayed in the U.S. We'll tell you more when we return. You're watching USA Wrestling Weekly. Stay tuned. Wrestling fans, USA Wrestling has launched a top social networking site designed for you. USA Wrestling Nation is the latest innovation provided to the wrestling community by our sports national governing body, USA Wrestling. Post photos, blogs, and videos. Interact on boards. Keep up with your favorite wrestling personalities with USA Wrestling Nation. It's free to register. Join the thousands of wrestling fans that have already signed up and become a part of the USA Wrestling Nation at usawrestlingnation.com. Well, a number of foreign teams remained in the U.S. to train with Team USA following the New York Athletic Club International. The Mongolian national women's team traveled to the USOTC in Colorado Springs for a week's training with Women's Team USA. It was a return visit after the United States went to train and compete in Mongolia last spring. The Mongolians took part in all phases of training with the U.S. team, and we visited one of their practices and witnessed American and Mongolian wrestlers working out side by side. All of these athletes participated in a competitive game of soccer on the OTC mats, and they warmed up together as well, spent time drilling with each other in some key wrestling positions, and the practice finished with live situation wrestling where they sparred full speed against each other. It was a full week of high-level training for both athletes from both teams. Mongolian coach Batbayar Buyandalgar was pleased with the training opportunity for his team.
This is the U.S. team is one of the strongest team of female wrestling in the world. It's let Mongolian team let know in American wrestling style. Basically, it's Mongolian. It's learn a lot from U.S. wrestlers.
National women's coach Terry Steiner felt that the camp provided a great benefit to the American team and all of the athletes involved.
Anytime we can get some time on the mat with the Asian countries, we feel it's very beneficial to us. We don't see them very many places. Usually the only place we see them is the World Cup or the World Championships or the Olympic Games. So we really, we've tried to establish those kind of relationships with those Asian countries. So we're just happy they're here. We're happy they're willing to do some training together, and it's great to have them.
Well, the U.S. athletes were also excited about the training opportunity. We talked with world medalist Elena Peroskova and Ali Bernard about why the camp was a success.
Yeah, anytime you can get your hands on somebody from a different country, kind of get a different feel from somebody in the room, just because when you go with the same people over and over, you can kind of get things can kind of get a little stale. But once you start, that's the reason why they're here, to kind of spice things up here in the wrestling room, give us a little bit different reaction, they shoot a little differently maybe.
You get a different look, different techniques and things like that. Live wrestling even, they do different things, and just to feel those different maneuvers helps me prepare a future. I can write down a few little notes about how they wrestle, and it just prepares me for hopefully for my future tournaments.
Well, back to the East Coast now. The men's freestyle team held a special training camp at the Edge Hoboken facility in New Jersey. Members of the Freestyle USA team trained for a week there with athletes from Russia, Mongolia, and Canada. In addition, Team USA held a successful clinic for young wrestlers from the New Jersey and New York community. National freestyle coach Zeke Jones was pleased.
Well, it was a great camp. We had 45, 50 wrestlers, United States national team, some Russians, some Canadians, the Mongolian team, and it's an important camp. We do a lot of technical and tactical work, and we break down the world championships and have discussion about it, a little bit in classroom as well as, on the mat.
Well, Happy Valley was just a little more special last week during the halftime of the Penn State versus Minnesota dual meet just this last weekend. Jake Varner received his $15,000 bonus check from the Living the Dream Medal Fund for his outstanding performance at the 2011 World Championships in Istanbul. Varner won a bronze medal at 211 pounds as one of the 4 athletes who received a special bonus from the U.S. Varner's a member of the Nittany Lion Wrestling Club and now trains full-time with Cale Sanderson and the coaches at Penn State. He received his check from Al Bevilacqua, a State College resident and the marketing chairman of the Living the Dream Medal Fund. The Living the Dream Medal Fund has been established to provide payments to U.S. World and Olympic medal athletes during their Olympic 4-year cycle. For the World Championships, athletes will receive $50,000 for a gold medal, $25,000 for a silver, and $15,000 for a bronze. For the 2012 Olympic Games, U.S. wrestlers will receive $250,000 for a gold medal, $50,000 for a silver, and $25,000 for a bronze. Well, the other 2011 world medalists, Jordan Burroughs, Adeline Gray, and Allie Bernard, will all get their Living the Dream Medal Fund checks presented at events later this season. Well, Penn State University announced that Dr. David Joyner has been named its acting athletic director. Joyner was an outstanding wrestler and football player at Penn State as an undergrad. He placed second in the 1971 NCAA Division I championship while competing for the Nittany Lions. He was elected to the Pennsylvania Wrestling Hall of Fame in 1993. In football, he's a member of the all-time Nittany Lion Football Club. He's one of the select group of individuals who have been inducted into the GTE Cosita Academic All-American Hall of Fame. Joyner has worked as a healthcare and business consultant as well as an orthopedic physician. He's very active with the U.S. Olympic Committee. He served as head physician to the U.S. teams at the 1992 Olympic Games, the 91 World University Games, and the 1989 United States Olympic Festival. He's a past chairman of the USOC Sports Medicine Society and has served on numerous Olympic sports committees. The wrestling community obviously is very proud of Dr. David Joyner and applauds Penn State for his selection as a leader of its athletic department. Well, during the New York Athletic Club International, Nancy Schultz, the wife of the late wrestling legend Dave Schultz and the leader of the Dave Schultz Wrestling Club for a decade, has been working on a new project. She was assisting an award-winning film crew in an upcoming documentary about the life and legacy of Dave Schultz. Nancy and the crew were busy at the tournament capturing video of the wrestling action, which will be now a part of this exciting new project. We talked with Nancy about the new film.
We're about, I guess, 5 months into shooting a documentary about Dave, and starting with his life and his beginning in wrestling, his domination during a certain period of his life on the mats.
Hey, you've waited for it. It's time for our technique segment here on the show. This one comes from USA Wrestling's core curriculum series, Folk Style Level 1, featuring the penetration step. The technique is instructed by USA Wrestling National Freestyle Developmental Coach Bill Zadek, with U.S. Olympic Training Center resident athlete Derek Garcia as his partner.
Our next basic element is our penetration. There are several different penetration steps. We're going to start off with here is an inside step penetration. As I'm wrestling my opponent, this would be my outside leg, this would be my inside leg. An inside step penetration, I'm going to step forward, inside, between his legs, driving my knee over my toe, pushing off both feet, all the while maintaining my good shoulder-knee alignment and my basic stance position. Here. In this manner, I would shoot a traditional double leg. An outside step penetration is when I would step forward with my outside leg. Here. Something of note is when I shoot an inside step penetration on his right side, it's the same footwork as shooting an outside step penetration on his left side. Here. We'll cover more of that when we talk about single legs and double legs. An important element before our penetration actually occurs is changing our elevation. It's very important to note that when I'm wrestling, I'm setting up my opponent, I want to drop my hips and set my feet before my penetration, here. And in this way, I'm maximizing my power from a low to high, or at the very least, a horizontal movement. As opposed to changing my level as I penetrate, which gets us going in a bad angle where my head's going down. So if we're wrestling, Derek lowers his elevation, I'm going to have to lower to beat his position before I penetrate.
Well, the men's freestyle Olympic trials qualifier is coming up, and it's a big deal. We'll tell you why when we return. You're watching USA Wrestling Weekly.
Each season, Liberty Mutual's Responsible Sports Community Grant Program awards $65,000 to youth sports organizations and school sports programs that demonstrate their commitment to responsibility in youth sports. Your organization could be one of our 20 winners this season. It's easy. Simply visit responsiblesports.com and click on the Community Grant Program. Administrators register their organization with the program, then reach out to rally parents, coaches, and team supporters to log on and review either the Responsible Sports Parenting or Responsible Coaching Guide. Then complete the quiz and showcase your mastery of the concepts. Every successfully passed quiz is worth a point that you can credit to your favorite youth sports organization or school sports program. Connect with friends, family, and neighbors to rally more support. The teams and schools with the most points at the end of the grant period win. It's that simple. Watch the leaderboard throughout the grant season, then rally more of your supporters to increase your totals. Liberty Mutual is committed to celebrating and championing youth sports and to financially supporting organizations that demonstrate their commitment to responsible sports. Join the movement and start earning points toward your community grant.
Well, the men's freestyle Olympic trials qualifiers, the next big USA Wrestling senior level event, scheduled for December 2nd and 3rd at the Convention Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. Of special note, there will not be a U.S. Open in freestyle wrestling in the 2012 year. Therefore, this event becomes one of the most important qualifying events for the U.S. Olympic team trials. The top 3 athletes in each of the 7 weight classes who haven't already qualified for the trials will earn a spot in the field at the 2012 U.S. Olympic team trials, Iowa City, Iowa, April 22nd and 23rd. Now, the event is not restricted to those who have not qualified, so you may see some of the top stars in men's freestyle entered as they each seek quality competition. With so much on the line, you can expect many past NCAA champs and All-Americans to enter the tournament as well. What makes this event even more exciting for wrestling fans is that it will be showcased alongside one of the nation's most respected college wrestling tournaments, the 30th annual Cliff Keen Las Vegas College Invite. Now, the deadline for the online registration for the international style is 1 o'clock Central, Tuesday, November 29th. The online registration fee is only $40, and you can do that at trackwrestling.com. On-site registration is a different story completely. It's available, but for those who wait to register in Las Vegas, you're going to pay another $100, $140 in total. 21 spots in the trials will be up for grabs, so you know this will be an outstanding competition. Fans, you can see today's Olympic contenders in action at the Freestyle Trials event while watching future Olympic challengers on the college mats at the Collegiate Invitational as well. Make plans to attend. Well, the next USA Wrestling Making a Difference tournament will be hosted by Oregon State on Saturday, November 26th at the Truax Center in Corvallis. Making a Difference tournaments focus on supporting college wrestling, with all the money raised going directly to help support college-level programs. The series allows athletes to wrestle as USA Wrestling members for the tournament without buying a membership card. Competition will be held in the Pee Wee, Bantam, Intermediate, Novice, Schoolboy, Cadet, and Junior divisions. All proceeds from the tournament go directly to the wrestling program at Oregon State University. All athletes who weigh in on November 25th will receive admission to the Oregon State versus Missouri duel that night. These events have been making a difference for college wrestling in many states across the country. USA Wrestling is proud to support college wrestling through this innovative program. Hey, it's time for our photo of the week. Now, these pictures are sent in by wrestling families and fans from around the country. They're also being considered for the photo contest page in USA Wrestler magazine and for USA Wrestling's Facebook page. This week, our USA Wrestling photo of the week is taken by Elise Kirkland Sickles. It depicts Casey Beal of Western High in Davie, Florida, working for a pin at 145 pounds in the cadet division at the Gladiator Open in Miami. Casey is a first-year wrestler. Good job. You can have your photographs considered for USA Wrestling's photo contest simply by emailing them to Gary Abbott at gabbott@usawrestling.org. That'll do it for the show this week. And again, a very special happy holidays to all of you from all of us at USA Wrestling Weekly. I'm Scott Casper. Good night.